All right, let's talk Liberty Safe becoming the Bud Light of gun safes, which I definitely did not steal that line from Jason Butler. I came up with it all on my own. He didn't text me that this morning when we talked about this, and he said, I want to talk about this on the show. So Liberty Safe, which is obviously one of the largest gun safe manufacturers in the country, apparently gave a private citizen's access code to the FBI during a raid on the man's home. Now, this is Nathan Hughes of Arkansas. He was arrested last week in Fayetteville and charged with a felony offense of civil disorder, as well as a bunch of misdemeanor offenses related to his action at the Capitol on January 6th. According to the DOJ, he was wearing an InfoWars. This is all, they claim they have surveillance footage for all of this, okay? So they say, we spotted him. He was wearing an InfoWars branded Space Force shirt in the vicinity of the Lower West Terrace Tunnel at the Capitol. Well, he's already guilty.
Yeah, I know, I like him already.
That's like, they're including it because they're like, oh, he's an InfoWars guy. He's automatically guilty. So they say that he was in the tunnel at the Capitol on January 6th, and they say he helped other rioters physically fight police in an attempt to breach the line and enter the U.S. Capitol building. Just that wording is curious to me. He helped other rioters physically fight police. Well, if he physically fought police, then you would just say he fought police. But how did he help other rioters do that? I'm not quite clear.
Maybe he brought them a cup of water, thus destroying our sacred democracy.
You're right. That must have been it. Maybe
wipe their brow.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. But so the FBI was arresting him. They raided his home in Arkansas, contacted Liberty Safe to get the access code to the gun safe, and they did it. They did it. They just did it, and they released a statement. I'm not gonna read it all. I'm sure Jason can summarize it very succinctly here, or not so succinctly.
We suck. Never buy our again. That's basically what it says. For one, why does Liberty Safe have these backdoor codes? Mm-hmm. I mean, I get the fact that if you forget your code and you need but they usually give you a key. I don't know if Liberty does, but safes usually give the key so that you can get into it. Yep. So their safes are crap. Like, why would you have it if they can give it to somebody else and get into the stuff you're trying to be safe? That's for one. For two, I never would have thought in America that even brands that we trust, like Bud Light before, or, Liberty Safe for crying out loud, that we would have to tell Americans to take a stand on some of these brands that you trust. Mm-hmm. So they don't represent you anymore. They don't. Mm-hmm. They think that they can do what they want. They are siding with this, public-private partnership of the government. That's what the government's now looking for. It's called fascism. That's what it's fascism, but they're changing it to public-private partnership. They use it all the time. You'll hear buzzwords like stakeholder and all this other bull crap. But the government, the way they see it is, we're partners, but do exactly what we say when we say it. Mm-hmm. These companies are so stupid. I don't know. I think that they believe that they're kind of towing the line because they think that they'll get special treatment maybe or something like that. But they become a slave to the government. Yeah. And what would you guess? Like 80%, 90% of corporations and private businesses are in league with this now? So, I mean, we have to completely reevaluate which companies are on our side, who we trust, and just throw all of our money and attention into them. Mm-hmm. Show them you have the power. They don't have the power because without you, when you don't buy their crap, they have no power. Right. Make them feel the pain.
Yeah. No, they're hijacking our money. They're hijacking your money, whether it's for your retirement funds or it's, I just want to buy a safe. And it is, I mean, this isn't that one of those comedy shows on our network, but I mean, it is like a punchline. I mean, not only do you give my information away, you give it away to the government.
Right.
The government calls you up and is like, hey, by the way, we need to get into this safe. And you're like, okay.
Right.
Here you go.
Right.
But I have a safe though, and it's called a Liberty Safe, and I have Liberty. No. So
very ironic name now.
The Liberty Safe.
Not so much. Well,
your liberty belongs to the government. So I do want to say, as a little bit of a plug, that we will increasingly, and if you're reading The Blaze this month, you will start to see these articles we're going to explore this territory for our entire audience, because I know that we all are in the same position every day where we're looking for products and services from people who don't hate us or won't give our information away to the government.
Right.
So this is a constant quest in my house. I know it's in your houses and whoever's watching at home. So we are absolutely going to explore this space in a way where it's not just paid advertising.
Yeah.
Like, we're just sending people out to like look at cool stuff and find stuff from companies that can't, in most cases, you can't defeat the big dogs, but you can provide an alternative. You know, you can find alternatives from companies that are more trustworthy, and that's what we're just going to honestly explore at the Blaze.
When you do that, you should explore AmericanBeautyBySarah.com.
If you like that clip, there is plenty more where that came from. Click the link in the description below to subscribe to the News and Why It Matters YouTube channel to watch the full episode.